An infant, a woman in her 60s, and a man in his 30s, all members of the same family. Cause of that fire is still under investigation. A West Seattle mother recovering after someone attacked and stabbed her in the middle of the day. KOMO's Gabe Cohen spoke with her.
It's remarkable. Despite her wounds, Sarah Hansen's deepest feeling today is gratitude.
There's so many things that we're thankful for.
Midday Monday, she was walking her 5-month-old son, Luke, when she heard footsteps behind her.
No warning. Suddenly there was a knife flashing at my head. I dropped to the ground right away and tried to protect my head, but realized I need to get up and run to draw her away from Luke in a stroller.
Sarah ran, screaming as the woman chased, but in seconds, alert neighbors jumped in to help.
This older man, about 80 years old, came in and just stood like a wall between us. And she was kind of pacing back and forth, still trying to get to me. And he was just kind of tracking her movements, and he saved my life.
The attacker ran down the block where police surrounded her. Sarah's husband, Graham, arrived at that point. 5 days later, this couple voiced concern for her health.
I haven't felt any anger towards her. She was so removed from reality.
Sarah's reality is 13 stitches beneath her hair, 7 on her forehead, several cuts, and 2 partially torn tendons in her arm.
That's KOMO's Gabe Cohen reporting. Now, the 26-year-old alleged attacker is charged with first and second degree assault. Her arraignment is scheduled for October 26th. In the shadow of the recent Harvey Weinstein sexual harassment and assault allegations, another entertainment industry allegation is surfacing. Variety reports that Amazon has suspended its...
Shalom. Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai. This is the brother Yerah with the Great Millstone Northwest. Giving all praise, glory, and honor to the Heavenly Father Yahweh in the name of His Son, Yahweh Shai. Double honors to the elders and apostles of the nation of Israel, better known as the Great Millstone. Honor, salutations, and blessings to you, sincere Akim, as well. So like you saw, I'm on the road, and you know, always kind of tuning into the AM radio. And this week in particular, you know, I don't always carry the camera on me, you know, what you heard in the beginning has been the majority of the news these past 2 weeks. There was a shooting that happened a couple towns over where one guy was dead on the scene, someone else was hurt, critically injured. They took him to the hospital, and another person walked in, and they're assuming they're all from the same, you know, batch of guys. That, you know, they all got shot up. And then down in Oregon, someone shot up a diner, and then ran out into the road, which was like a freeway, a highway, and got killed by a car. And then there was you know, something happened over in Seattle, where the cops, you know, I guess they were responding to something. Details are still a little unclear, and they were yelling at the guy. The audio was them yelling at him to get out of the car. He got into his car, and he had to, you know, they were standing in the way, so he drove towards them, and they fired at him, and then he drove down an alley, and they continued firing at him. Well, that's kind of where they messed up. But when they found the car later, it was a black Subaru. They said, you know, there was some blood in there, but not a lot, so they don't think it was fatal. So a lot of, basically what they're showing is a lot of violence. You know, and then you have Trump talking about, you know, these talks with Iran. He's not, you know, going to go forward on or renew the deal that Obama had set up, right? And now the latest thing is with this. Well, you had Hugh Hefner die, you know, a couple weeks ago, and now this Henry Weinstein, this rat, Henry Weinstein situation. So this is all stuff that is trying to keep you away from paying attention to what's going on with the Middle East. And what's going on with this mark of the beast. And that's pretty much it. You know, the book of Obadiah tells you, or talks against Edom. It says that, you know, the pride of thine heart hath deceived thee. Talking about the so-called white man, you know, the pride of their mind. They think that America's so great, it'll never come down, it will not crumble. Well, by that very same pride, it's deceived them. Because pride is when one departs from his maker, as the scriptures tell you. And America as a whole, and that's the thing, all these little groups that call themselves doing the right thing, being Christians or Catholics or Baptists or whatever religion they claim to be, okay, they're still going to be judged as the country that they're a part of, which is America, because they uphold the majority of their time and effort isn't against the system. You know, they're working right alongside it. You know, and that's the way it's supposed to be. Okay, none of the wicked shall understand, but the wise shall understand. The wicked are going to do wickedly. They're not gonna. They don't know what it is or what it means to be upright, to have upright conversation. Okay, to be occupied in prophecies. You're supposed to be occupied in prophecies, meditating in the law and occupied in prophecy. Which, when you deal with these religions, be it Christian or Catholic or what have you, they do away with the law, and they don't understand time and place. You know, they want to them everything is a simple timeline, an event. And that's not how the scriptures work. That's not how prophecy works. That's not how mercy and grace operate. Okay, so you can see the errors in religion, which the scriptures never dealt with religion. The scriptures, the Bible, as it's known, is a book that contains the heritage, okay, the future, the past, as well as this present time of the people who it was meant for, which are the Hebrew Israelites, the 12 tribes of the nation of Israel. Okay, Judah, Benjamin, Levi, Reuben, Gad, Naphtali, Asher, Zebulun, Issachar, Ephraim, Manasseh. Alright? I don't think I missed one. If I did, Salakia. So that book is our heritage. That's how we know who we are, by what's happening to us in these last days, as it was recorded in Genesis 49 and 9. Well, 49 and 1 you can start, really. Okay? But here it is. This year was coined the year of death, destruction, and diligence. And the proof is in the pudding. That Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai is dealing with the elders, the apostles, the elders, and the brothers sincere of Great Millstone. And all the scoffing and scorning that people are doing now is what they're supposed to do, and it's what's going to come to an end soon. Okay, now when we say soon, it's sooner than we even think. Even though to us it may seem as if it tarries, the scriptures tell you, though it tarry, wait for it. It will not tarry, it's going to come quickly. Just like this year is already over, man. It's October, the middle of October. Okay? And these elites and the higher ranking officials don't have a lot of time to get their agenda and their plans set in order with the mark of the beast. Okay? Everyone's trying to avoid a World War III, but that is coming. a nuclear war is coming. And that's a stumbling block for some people, because they say, well, if there's going to be a nuclear war, then the fallout and this and that. Look, you have Israelites, Hebrew Israelites, who in times past didn't believe the miracles, and they were there in the flesh to see those miracles, and they still didn't believe. Well, that's like now. People are confined in their own mind and idea. Okay? The limitations come from yourself. People set by disbelief their own limitations. So people do not foresee that a nuclear war, that there could be life afterwards. And that's why they say that the Fourth World War will be fought with sticks and stones, because this nuclear war is going to knock everyone back into the Stone Age, which is going to, for a number of reasons, some revealed to us and some not. Like the scripture said, we know in part and we prophesy in part. We're given 100% of what we need for our salvation, to prove our faith, and to keep that faith. You're given what you're needed. So that's why the majority of the world, they don't understand, they cannot comprehend, and it's not given to everyone. Okay, so Salakia, just commenting on the radio show as far as the death, destruction, and diligence. And these Edomites are starting to find out that white is not right, as they call themselves. They call themselves white, but they're not. They operate in when it's funny. It's like, go on another little tangent real quick. But when you work with these Edomites, they're easily influenced by the minorities they work around, especially if the minorities outnumber them. Now, when the Edomites, or the so-called white people, when they outnumber the minorities will try to act like them. It shows power on both sides. It shows power on both sides. These Edomites know that they need to blend in. That's part of their heritage and spirit. Since Cain killed Abel, Cain tried to blend in. He tried to blend in, and then you had the Bulgars. Okay, from the Caucasus foothills came down the Bulgars, which mean mixed people, and that's their whole agenda. They're mixing in with everyone to blend in. Okay, and then when they obtain that power, they put all their people in it. This guy murdered Mook on a battle rap against his Jewish rap. He said it, he mentioned it. He said, what, you thought you were gonna infiltrate rap, and then that way all your little white buddies could invade it? He said, well, you're either highly inebriated, or someone didn't tell you that Eminem already made it. Which Eminem, a lot of brothers believe that's a Jake. Even though he looks like a so-called white person, and that, hey, either he is or he isn't. Some brothers say he is, and some brothers say otherwise. But that conversation doesn't have anything to do with deliverance and salvation. Now, someone will take something like that I've just said and try to turn that into a stumbling block, and they'll say that based on that, basically they'll come in and try to sow discord. We see it all the time, where they'll take a statement and they'll set it aside and use that as a stumbling block when they know better not to. But that's the difference in character. That's the difference in morality. That's the difference in faith. Okay, so coming back to the year of death, destruction, and diligence, these Edomites, they're getting attacked everywhere. Whether it's fake news or not, we are seeing Edom losing their power. We're seeing them losing their grip on power. Okay? And, you know, with that, I'm just going to wrap it up. And until next time, Shalom.